All right, so this is Bloodwings Pumpkinheads Revenge. Came out in 1995 by BAP Interactive. It was a PC video game. I will state this, and of course now I got to play a little bit of this already prior. I took a run in it because obviously I found a copy and got you guys a copy as well. Mark, unfortunately, you didn't get to. Hold on here. It's a great sequence.
There she is.
There's Miss Haggis. Well,
you are entering the world of Pumpkinhead.
You are entering the world of Pumpkinhead. There we go. Okay, so this game came out again in 1995, and
look at that face.
Oh, it's a great.
Yeah, look at that.
That tells you. I mean, you're up for trouble. So this was a DOS-based game, so it kind of took us a little bit to be able to play this or get this running ourselves on newer computer systems. But this came out, and I told the guys after I sent it to them, because I made sure to send to them, I had to hunt down the manual for this, because I will say, going into this, when I played it for a few minutes, even the manual doesn't help. Like, you have no freaking clue what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But let's jump into this. Let's go to... plus, if you want to know what the controls are, you're going to need it anyways, because I don't even think it tells you. Yeah, so you have no option here, because again, you guys will see if you go into the menu options, you got volume, use for joystick or mouse, calibrate, music, effects, and then your difficulty level, right? There's nothing on the game itself. You got new game, options, load game, save game, credits, quick game. Nothing tells you what the controls are. You have no way of finding out the controls for this game unless you have the manual. So it's definitely a needed. I even told Pete, because Pete won the contest, and I sent him a copy of this, that, hey, man, you're going to need the controls. So, all right. Yeah. So, obviously, very Doom-esque, right?
Yeah.
I would almost...
That's the first thing that came to mind when I loaded. I said, oh, it's Doom.
Well,
and I'm like, this is going to be great. I heard this was terrible. If it's anything like Doom, I'm going to love it.
I'm going to say that, actually, I think, to me, it does look like Doom, but it looks more, as far as the setup style, like Castle Wolfenstein, or Wolfenstein 3D.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
The graphics are like Doom level good. Like, they're better.
You know what? You're probably right. Now that I look at it, it is like Wolfenstein, a lot more, because that was like one of the first computer games I ever played. Yeah,
so you've got these little bad guys here. I can't remember what it's called. I'm trying to do this from the side. Shoot him. Shoot this guy. Okay, there we go. All right, so you got 3 levels in this game: Periphery, Purgatory, and then the Lair. So now this thing, you kill a guy, whirlwind comes up, and you go to this weird thing, and you see these crystals, and you gotta grab these crystals.
Oh, yeah.
As much as possible, because you're going to need this, from what I found out. And this is very...
And you can pretty much go as long as you want in there, right?
Well, it's timed, so you only get to go so far. But there's a purpose to this. Now, you can leave these at any time. Oh, and the game also tells you to beware of the death bats, which is apparently what's flying around. I mean, yeah, here's another one.
There's one.
I think I got enough, but we'll run it through so you guys can see. So, and these are called netherworlds, I think, because you're a spirit, pretty much, and you're out to stop. Oh, no, I need to back up or I'm going to get shot, because I know what that is. I'll show you in a second. So you'll see at the top of the screen these little diamond-shaped things, which you will need in the game. Because,
and that's what you collected while you were in there,
yes, correct? Those little crystals, which you will need.
But, I mean, that many.
Yeah, I corrected that, so I'm full now. What you will need, because as you see, here is a sequence, and this is the main part of the game. Actually, we're not going to go to that one. I'm going to find the other one real quick, because that one I found out you don't even really want to do that one. There's one thing you can use, but doing that one will get you in a world.
Did you not shoot that eyeball you just passed?
No. The eyeballs let you know that that there's a cinematic sequence there.
Okay,
that's what they're for.
Gotcha.
Okay, so let me go back around here. Movement is clunky as all get out. Here we go. Okay. So
there you go.
There we go.
Yep, that's the one you want.
I'm totally not doing these in order, but so now we've got to get the hand to show up. So let's see. I can get H for hand. Oh, there we go. And then you'll grab one of these crystals. All right. And then you'll drag the crystal onto this, and it takes you, boom, into the cinematic sequence. And here we go. Now, as these play, there's items you're supposed to be able to grab. Oh, I got a jar. But again, you don't know what you're supposed to be grabbing at all. Like, there's no hints, there's no guide. They don't even tell you to grab stuff. They don't even tell you in the manual. You just kind of, whoever figured this out, thank you, because I had to watch a YouTube video for some of this. But I know in this one,
that's what I did. That's what I did. I said, you know what? I'll just watch a YouTube video. And that's not even the first one I saw. I saw that one with the car.
Yeah, the first one's supposed to be with Jenny in this movie.
Yeah.
Meeting the city folk.
The city folk.
The troublemakers. So, and hey, we're fixing to see an awesome cameo on this. For those who haven't seen this movie or are now seeing this game, there's going to be a great cameo. See if y'all can figure out who this guy is. That is none other than George Clinton. That's right, President Bill Clinton's brother.
Well, I ain't got time
That's who that is.
Marie, you got my
guitar, which, I mean, of course, now he was a musician.
All I know is I'm waiting for some funky 70s music to start up.
I know.
It's very familiar.
Well, I got a
I'm waiting for the...
You know, and the sad thing is Clinton here is arguably the best actor in the movie in this film, which is really sad. Oh, I forgot to grab the guitar. Crap.
Oh, you can grab his guitar?
Yeah, and you need that for no reason. So there's a lot of items about that you don't need it. So there's no use for the guitar. Let's see if I get it. I got it. All right. So I got the guitar, which serves no purpose other than I'll show you.
Then
in a
you
moment
got the guitar. Oh.
As we get through this. Okay, so now we're back out. All right. So now we've got some items. Okay. So you can hit your inventory, bring your hand up again, and you can load your items over here to be used actively. And all the guitar does is this. Or maybe...
Oh,
that's it.
What is that? Is there a cow? Is there a cow in
That was
this game?
The sole purpose of the guitar. Okay. All right. So we have to go through and.
Oh, that was a map, right?
Yep, that was the map. Have to go through and find a bunch of items. And I don't know where the flip I'm going. The first one that we want to find are the two. Okay, you'll find these chests. Now, in order to find these chests, the first item I need to find is the key, so that you can open these chests. But these chests will give you. I'm trying to remember what do they call them? Runes, Ruben?
Yeah, rune. Yeah.
So, and you need the runes. You have to have the runes to be able to progress to the next level from understanding.
Yeah.
Now this
so you need that key. Without that key, you're not doing nothing.
Right. And so that thing right there, if that thing shoots you, it will hurt. That's called a tectonic crystal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is your second weapon.
And you can get, you're gonna have to go get something to be able to get that.
Yeah, so if you can find a shovel in one of the things, you can dig this out and then use it as your second weapon, which is much better because it kills everything pretty much one shot. Where your little weapon here right now is all sissified. But so we need the key, and then we need the blood vial, because when you get the blood vial and have it loaded in the little boxes over here, it will start to show
secret entrances.
Yep, you'll see blood wings on the walls, and those are for secret entrances, which you will need to get to places. Ah, it's shooting me.
Yeah.
Move.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Move it.
Oh, that's not what we want. That's the one where if you go into that cinematic and take things, then these kids come after you because you stole items. Let's see. No. We could tell I spent a lot of time on this one. So again, like, we have our map, but there is absolutely nothing to tell you where you need to go.
It's just a map.
It's just a map. So, but we do need to find one of the other video sequences.
Let's get shot again.
Okay, here's one. There we go.
That's the one you want. I think that's the one.
This one, I think, is with old Ernst.
That's
right.
Yeah.
This is the old Ernst one. I don't even know. I know you get the hunting license, but I don't know.
Yeah, you need the hunting license.
Yep, gotta get it. Old Ernst.
You got my hunting license ready?
And the judge. Come on. I'm just clicking random. There we go. Got the license. Okay. So in some of these cutscenes, like unless you play it through, you can actually skip these. But if you don't know what you're getting, you don't want to skip it. So, but we need the hunting license for whatever purpose. And again, most of these items that you get, you don't even need. Like they're pointless. Like the guitar.
Yeah.
But hey, it's just to give you a reason to see the movie in pixelated form.
From what I gathered from it, I think I mentioned it to you before the show. Is it made me want to watch the movie? You know, I'm like, you know what? I think I need to watch the movie before playing this game, and then maybe I'll understand a little bit more what's going on.
Yeah, because what happens later on in the game, from understanding this, is you get to Purgatory, and then Pumpkinheads Lair, is you'll have trivia questions you have to answer. And if you watch the movie or have seen the movie prior to it, it'll obviously allow you to answer those pretty easily.
Okay. Is that one there? Nope.
Nope. Where does that take? Oh, no, that just takes me back to where I was just at a minute ago. Ah, there's another one of those guys. Kidding. Die.
You got it.
Oh, so okay. So we see here, obviously we need 2 crystals. So I'm just gonna grab 2, and then of course you can escape out. You don't have to go through those. And if you're full and you don't even want to go through one, you can actually just shoot it, and it'll disappear.
Okay, the green and red.
So the green and red over here. This is.
Yeah.
Let me pull my hand back up. This is your health, and you can go into these certain realms after you get the Bloodwing markers for the secret levels or secret rooms, and get more health by shooting some ball.
Yeah.
And then this is your spirit power or whatever.
Okay.
Which I don't even remember how to get that raised. I can't even remember. There's a way to increase that, but I don't freaking remember.
As you can all tell, we're rookies at this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that something I wasn't supposed to ask right then and there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking there's sequences through here. Whoa. Very sensitive controls. Okay. Yes. Okay. So here's another one. Get my hand. No.
Oh, you shot it. What the heck, man?
I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so this is
There you
this
go.
is the key scene. This is the one
This is the key scene. Yeah, there you go.
where you get the blood vial, which you'll need to be able to see
Hey, Danny boy.
the
Yeah.
hidden levels.
Let's show the new
Here's our
boys
city
some real
folk.
fun.
City
Here we
folk
go.
have made
All
it
right,
on
check
the
it out,
screen.
baby. Go for it.
Lights are out.
And for those wondering, the car here is very similar to Joel's car here.
That's it.
They nailed the old lady.
Here's where the revenge kicks in.
Yeah.
Y'all see this little wicker doll? Oh, wait, there it is. Yeah, I needed that. Because you will need that later in the game to a spot that I haven't gotten to. And the only reason I knew you could pick it up is by just clicking. Like, the first time I played this, I just clicked and clicked. I was just moving this thing everywhere.
Softball right here.
Where the hell is she? Does anybody know who she is?
She's nobody.
She's
Look,
nobody.
just some crazy
That's the
lady
judge's
with a
son.
collar, all right?
There you go. Gotta have. All that's missing is that leather jacket.
Yep, and this is the teenage girl. Well, this was like
Look at my
mid
freaking
'90s.
car.
Denim was back in style. He's got
Yeah.
he's always got that denim jacket
Where the hell
on.
did she go?
And then you got your black man who
No, no, wait a
is
second,
afraid
we
of
don't
the
know.
woods stereotype.
Does anybody
Then you
know
got this girl.
Hey, I had a denim jacket. Wait a minute now.
Yeah. Then the one girl who she all of a sudden out of nowhere in this movie knows all about like the dark arts,
all right.
just randomly.
Come
And
on.
then that's the stoner kid. Oh no, this isn't the one where you get the blood vial. It's the one. It's the next
No.
one. So if we turn around, there it is.
So
Is that
So I have a story for you. That denim jacket I got, I actually got at a Slayer concert.
really?
I traded it with a guy. The guy wanted a shirt and didn't have any money. He said, "Buy me a shirt and I'll let you have my denim jacket." And that's how I got my denim
There you
jacket.
go. Dude, I've done that before.
That works.
We were playing a concert when I was in the protest, and we were at a festival. We were opening for Demon Hunter, and this guy had this awesome Living Sacrifice Herring Process shirt. Of course, Living Sacrifice is my favorite band, and I'm like, dude,
Can we go home?
I want your shirt. He's like, it's the only thing I got on. I'm like, what if I give you a shirt? If I give you one of our shirts, will you give me that shirt? He's like, okay. So I went and got like one of our
Oh,
merch shirts,
cool.
gave it to him. And right there at the festival, man, just took the shirt off his back and gave it to me. I was like, yeah. I still got that Living Sacrifice shirt to this day.
Look at all
This
this
Hammer
stuff.
Process is my all-time favorite record.
Guys,
Come on.
go.
Light up the candle so I can see the blood vial.
here.
So, there's a candle, which you'll need to have to go through the secret rooms. Because if you don't have it, it's dark in there.
young girl, bring
You can get the flashlight and another scene or one of these candles. Either one will work. I found out.
Did you grab a candle?
I did. I grabbed a candle.
Check it out.
Okay, I didn't
There
see
it is, blood vial. Okay, so we're just gonna skip through that. So that's all we need. Okay, so now get our inventory. Bring my hand up. Now with the blood vial, and pull this guy up. We can now see the Bloodwings on the walls, which what they are is there's areas in the. I don't know if I'm gonna do this. Okay, where you can go through walls. These little markers here, if you can see with my hand pointing. Okay, you couldn't see those until now, and then when you get to those areas, you'll be able to see them because of the blood vial. They'll have little blood wings on the walls. And next is the shovel, right? The shovel's what we need next, right, Ruben? Which is what we get here.
Shovel and
yeah.
you still need the key now. You still need that
Oh
key.
yeah, I need a key. Which one was the key
Yeah.
in? I'm trying to remember.
That's in that one where they're driving when they first get to some. They're in their little convertible in the daylight.
That's right, the very beginning when I need to find
Yeah,
it.
the very beginning.
Yep. So this one, all you need is the key. Or not the key. This is all you need, the shovel.
No.
That's the shovel.
The shovel.
We're out
there
of
you
here.
go.
Go watch the movie for yourselves.
Yeah.
It's not as good as the original, but it's still great. Let's see.
I don't know what that is. I don't think I've seen that one.
That's the one where the house is on fire, and I don't
Yeah.
even think there's anything in there that you need. If I remember correctly. We have to figure out where the freaking key is. So that's the thing. It's like, I mean, you have no real idea. So
Yeah.
YouTube videos have drastically made this an easier thing to do. So okay. So see right there, Bloodwing.
There you go.
Yeah, so now we can walk through, but you want to be careful. Oh no, gotta get out of here. I want to die. I want to die.
Yeah, you don't have the fire extinguisher
Yep.
yet.
So before you go, that's the level where you're supposed to get health. But you gotta have the fire extinguisher so you can walk on, because that's supposed to be lava.
And again, you're going to need the manual for this.
Yeah. Again,
Yeah.
please get the manual. And the manual doesn't even tell you half of this crap. Like it is
No.
so bad. There's the chest.
But it's very. I remember, these games when they first came out. Man, this was on Windows 3.5. I remember playing Wolfenstein, and it's kind of like you just kind of went along. I remember playing Wolfenstein or Doom or whatever. And there it is. Is that it? I think that's it.
We'll find out. We can get, because that's what we need is the key. We just need the key.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I don't think this is it.
No.
You told me 20 years ago that I'd give up the 5th precinct in New York City for the old Fair and
No,
Woods
that's not it.
Sheriff's Office.
I thought that was
How's
it
that
too.
uniform?
I don't even know what we get out of this one.
Well,
Give me something. Give me anything.
that with the exception
Yeah.
That's probably not even
I
needed.
won't be using it much.
Because again, you'll pick up.
Just doing everywhere along the.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that seems a little inappropriate.
Oops,
there where you had
sorry,
your hand.
ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Oh, there we go. Oh, yes, the mirror. That's right. No, this
Okay.
is very important. So, okay, that's all we need to hear.
Yeah.
Because you do need the mirror when you go to see the gatekeeper. Again.
Okay. See, I
make
hadn't
sure
even
you-
got that far.
Make sure you get
Yeah.
the manual for this thing. If you decide to waste your time with this, Pete already sent you the manual, so you should be good to go.
Yeah.
So, okay, this was the beginning of. So you need the mirror when you get to the gatekeeper, because when you use the mirror within the gatekeeper's room, it'll show you which one of the runes you need to get to the next level. What is that? Okay, so this was kind of interesting. Not the one we need, but this is actually got a little cameo, which we'll show you guys.
Cool.
From a familiar, well, maybe not familiar, well, a very familiar face when he's in makeup, but he's not in makeup, he's medicine. And this is a cockfight, because again, stereotype and stigma for the type of people that right there. There's, anyone recognize this man right here to our right?
See you next time, huh? Not bad for nice work.
Hey, you got that
Anybody
right.
watching, guess who this is?
I'm looking, but
It's so pixelated, it's kind of hard to see. And I want to talk about something, so
Yeah.
let me get to it. That's Kane Hodder. That's Jason Voorhees himself.
Stupid.
cool.
So now, this is highly edited for the game, because there's some dialogue here in the movie. Because again, these are apparently hillbillies, and maybe slightly in British. So a lot of that dialogue is taken out.
What kind
It's
of way
highly edited.
is that to treat our baby sister? You got a lot
And that is not what he says in the movie at all. So,
Yeah.
highly edited. I don't even know if there's anything to grab here. So no, I don't think so. That was it. Okay. So anyway, so this is, we'll kind of wrap this thing up because we're not going to go through it, but this is Pumpkinhead Bloodwings Pumpkinheads Revenge, and I'm not going through that because
it is not like I thought it was fun. I mean, I didn't think it was that bad. I know it's a little
the sheer
frustrating.
Very frustrating. The sheer fact that you're not told what to do, and
that's what frustrates
have
you.
no idea. It is extremely frustrating, and that's what makes me want to go through and play the game, beat the game. So I'll actually say you guys can come back and play it later. And I've gotten some of these. Oh, but there's this file name. Yep. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. All right, so
All right.
So if you guys ever want to waste your time, definitely check out this. So from our experience,
watch the movie first, so you know what's going on.
Yeah.
Watch the movie first.
Well, I mean, even if you watch the movie, the
recommend.
only help that's going to give you is later on in the game when they ask you questions in order to get on to the next part. Because even watching the movie serves no benefit to the actual getting there to the end.
Other than the little video clips.
Yeah.
Does anything else have anything to do with the movie?
No. Okay. And like you're supposed to be able to pick up a newspaper in one of them, and that's supposed to give you hints. But if you've seen the movie, you don't have to worry about the newspaper.
Gotcha.
But so you have to work through from Periphery, which is the first level we were on, get through that, and then get through Purgatory, which is the second level, which is way more difficult. Like if you don't have full life and full spirit power going in, you're screwed because you don't really have much of an option for healing yourself through that entire level, and it's much more difficult because in that level, as you kill the monsters, they get warped. They don't disappear. They get warped in what's called the Hell Room. And as you go through that level, you have to go through the Hell Room to get to the last room. The problem is, every time you kill one of the monsters, they're in the Hell Room.
So maybe you avoid the monsters then?
Yes, you got to try to avoid the
around
monsters. Them? Yeah, but if you kill them and you go to the Hell Room, it's a small room and they're all in there, so it's almost instant death. So super difficult level. But then when you make it through that, then you make it into Pumpkinhead's Lair himself,
and you finally see and fight Pumpkinhead.
Well, you get to see him a little bit in the second one because there's part of what you have to do is you have to save tortured souls from Pumpkinhead, and then you also have to try and save the characters. You have a choice now because you'll go through cinematic sequences and Pumpkinhead will show up where he doesn't really show up in the movie. So you'll get to see him, but you got to save the characters, from him. And then you finally fight him in the third and final thing. So this game got horrible reviews.
And it needed to.
Yeah, across the board. Definitely was called a Doom ripoff by a lot of people. As far as my experience on video games, and I've played quite a few, this is probably the most frustrating. And that's comparing to even like Jaws for the NES. Or E.T. Like E.T. may be the only game worse than this because you are given no instructions whatsoever.
Yeah, I remember playing E.T.
Oh man, so bad. Yeah. But this one, for 95, looked decent, and you get to play a Pumpkinhead game. So
there you go.
Yeah. So if I gave this a stomp down rating from my experience so far with this game, it would get a 2. It would definitely get a 2. Ruben, what about you? What would you give it?
I think I'd give it. I know it has a bad reputation, but I'd give it a 2 because I actually want to play it now.
I do, just because I do, and I
it's
will.
It's a challenge, I guess.
Yeah,
it's a challenge.
Exactly, a challenge is why. Because now I have to beat the game.
Maybe I'm an old guy, but I'll give you a 1.5, and that's all I'm giving.
That's all he's getting. Mark's like, you're getting no higher. So